Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Hitman Sapiens Sunset video sponsored by RageWorks.net. This is a simple tutorial video on how to complete the Chameleon challenge in the Landslide mission. You see a list of the required disguises above, so you may wish to pause and take note of them. Otherwise, let's get started.
Marco Abbiati is throwing a political rally at the beach to gain young voters, and getting close to him unnoticed might prove difficult, so pay attention. Men like Abbiati always have private scores to settle, away from the public eye. Good luck, 47.
You don't have to get these disguises in any kind of order. I tried to get them in a way that's easier to accomplish, considering that as time passes in this mission, some of them get a little bit harder than others. First one I'm getting is the waiter disguise because it's the only one that's just sitting there, and at the start of the mission the waitress is definitely not in here. You just gotta stay crouched and be a little bit careful not to get spotted. Santa figured he'd, do this mission for 47 as a solid for the holiday hoarders work that he did. Next we're going after the bodyguard. Now, quite often there is a security guard to the right of the bodyguard, and if there is, you want to throw the coin into one of the bathrooms if he's still there. Usually, even if he's there, by the time you knock this guy out, he'll be gone, but he comes back, so we're coming back here. Next we're gonna go after the stage crew disguise. For that we go all the way up to the stage and go to the porta potty area.
Your target, Marco Abbiati.
This isn't an actual run, so we are ignoring Abbiati today. As long as you see the stage crew out there, just flip a coin, and one of them should be in shortly. We're going back to where we just came from to get the security guard disguise. And you see him walking back to this red van. He's gonna stand there for a little while, so we take advantage of that, open his bathroom door, and this is what we usually do to get the bodyguard, but it works for him too.
Command, we might have a situation. I'll check the perimeter. Over.
Time for him to take a little nap. Now we go after the church staff, and I kind of goofed up here. I went to the basement, but I should have just gone to the back entrance. But we're gonna just speed through that. Like I said, this isn't an actual run, so I doubt you'd need the crowbar or the extra coins. So obviously you can see there are two opportunities to get the church staff disguise, because both of these guys are sweeping, and either one of them will satisfy the requirement. Most of these disguises you will probably have in the course of just doing the actual assassinations. But like I said, I'm just showing you all of them in this tutorial so you can get Chameleon at any time. Here's Father Francesco, the priest disguise. Excuse me, you get the priest disguise by disrobing him. Now we're gonna run across and we're looking for the photographer. He winds up being in the bathroom area again, the porta potties.
I don't understand where the father is going.
He's sometimes right here. If he is, you just need to follow him over to the porta potties because obviously you're not going to be able to knock him out right there in the open. You like that spin move, right?
Mr. Claus, your sleigh is ready, sir.
And he's walking away. I threw the coin this time just to just to stop him because I didn't know if he was going to walk all the way over to the other side again. And this triggered him to actually go check out the soda, even though I got the wrong person here. Now I get the right person.
Aren't those bloody kids messing around again? I think we're...
And now we're gonna go after the Super Mario Brothers. I'm sorry, we can't actually call them that in this game. We're gonna go after the red plumber and the green plumber. And just as in the regular Sapienza mission, they are located in the sewer. I got started to get spotted by Mario here. So just toss a coin. Or whatever you have on hand. Once he walks in, you put him down for the night. And there are no boxes here. It's not worth wasting time to drag them to like a safer spot. These are actually going to be 2 bodies that are found. Like I said, this isn't a run. It's not like we're going for Silent Assassin. It doesn't matter. Make sure you do put on both because each one is a different plumber outfit. Now we're going after Salvatore Bravomo, the lawyer.
I'm gonna go with no comment on that. Too friggin' far-fetched, man.
And it worked out that I didn't have to in this situation, but usually you'll have to poison that guard's coffee. In this case, he actually walked out at the same time that this goofball over here at the mirror is walking out. So I just had to take out this one guy messing with his Twitter.
My half-eaten sandwich on Instagram. Hashtag yummy. Hashtag best sandwich ever. Hashtag I have no friends. Hashtag somebody fucking shoot me.
And there was poison for each of the plumbers that I knocked out. They both dropped poison. There's also poison in the trash can outside this area. So the lockpick is really all you need to get this done. And there's not many instances where you even really need to pick a lock. Just toss the coin in the corner.
Huh.
Get behind Bravomo. and put on that ridiculous wig. The kitchen assistant is next. We're almost done here. You just have to get into the basement area of the town hall, and he should be right along if he's not already in there. With him down, we have two left, the Bohemian and the Gardener. First, we're going after the Bohemian, or as I like to call him, the Pothead. For that, we are going to shimmy up the pipe and make our way through the area where Abbiati talks to Bravomo. I didn't speed through this just in case, you know, for the one person who hasn't already done this and needed to know how to get there. We do have, you know, we have some new players to Hitman, so they might not be familiar with the ins and the outs of Sapienza yet. You can already hear the Bohemian goofing off upstairs. And it's odd because sometimes you can hear him all the way over in by the beach area. There's definitely still some audio issues in the game. Only time you have to really be careful here is if he's in the window smoking. Anything else, he's so lax that he barely notices you. Even if you get spotted, I mean, like I said, you're only trying to complete the challenge. You're not going for a silent assassin rating. You just have to, you know, lose the tail. And now you make your way downstairs however you choose. Whatever's safest and easiest for you. This took me a little while, so I sped through it. Because now we're just heading back to the church. I took out the cameras because I got spotted. We're just heading back to the church. We're going to knock out the Gardener, and that'll complete the Chameleon challenge. You'll see it pop up in just a moment. Just let him turn around. I'm going to throw him in the composter. We will not be killing him. And there you see Chameleon pops up. And with that, Santa will be calling it a day. So, I'm pretty much done with the Landslide mission. I've done all the main assassinations. I'm just finishing up the last of the challenges. I have two more videos. Well, actually, one challenge video and one Easter egg video coming up. So look for that. But thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Have a good night.